or have it do one job to handle. Because if we're talking
We've
about,
already had a reduction of AI intelligence when we went from Cortana to Siri. I don't think they're gonna make that mistake again. You see how Siri talking back to folks when they asking for directions. I don't think
they can, but they still gonna try to do it. They made Alexa. Alexa
yeah,
has
and
did
did you see how and Bixby? But did you see how Alexa and Siri be arguing with one another?
Hey, they got beef with Jeeves.
Actually,
They got some beef with it because they were sharing with Jeeves, so that's their own. They got some stuff going on with that.
That's a good short to make. Take your iPhone and have your AI trash talk your Alexa, and then have your Alexa respond to your AI, your Siri, and then just record the two devices arguing with each other, and just see how serious that gets. I guarantee you, one of them's going to talk about putting a virus in the other one, and the other one's going to talk about unplugging the first one, and oh, that's why your battery dies. It's going to be like World Star Digital. Once you replace all of the human error out of the roadway, the artificial intelligence will be able to function without an issue, because the issue with the errors with the artificial intelligence on the road is the unpredictable element called man. Once you take that out, everything runs off of zeros and ones. That's why I'm telling you, like, you are correct that if you take a doctor and put him into an operating room, he can operate on a person based off of his skill set. But if you take his knowledge and knowledge from a doctor in Korea, and a knowledge from a doctor in China, and a knowledge from a doctor in Russia, and you put them all into the same robot, not only will that robot be able to speak multiple languages, it'll be able to do a heck of a lot more than that one doctor, because each human being is capable of specializing in one thing, but each robot is capable of performing all things inside of its programming. And it's going to perform it at optimum efficiency. If I'm a doctor, if I'm a pediatrician, and I switch from being a pediatrician to being a heart surgeon, I have a learning curve. The machine is programmed to perform surgeries. It will perform every surgery: C-sections, heart transplants, lung transplants, body transplants, cybernetic transplants, because it is programmed to do that. Now, if you're going to say that we're not going to reach that level of technology, then yeah, you're going to say, well, theoretically, since we're not at that level, if we was to fully automate the world with our current level of AI, yes, humans are better than AIs, but that's why they're not automated. With that, I want to kind of dive into the format that we're talking about with Eminem. Eminem can do whatever he wants to do with his lyrics. He can remix his own music, but he is using a machine to make artificial music. When you start talking about his capabilities of making artificial beats, a machine can do the same thing. When you start talking about him making his own unique lyrics, like Lil Wayne never says the same thing twice in his lyrics, but a machine can do the same thing. It's just like Jasper AI. All it has to do is just create haikus and create a storyline that is rhythmic, and then put it against its own background and do a plagiarism check and make sure that it doesn't use the same phrases and same verbs in the same format, and then put it out there. And you could have an AI that actually would rap on beat or speak on beat, and it's going to be considered rap, and it could actually produce something.